everybody, and welcome to Markham Public Library's Virtual Circle Time. My name is Amber, and I will be doing Circle Time with you today. Hi, everyone. All right, let's get started with 2 songs before we read our first book. Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Come on, everybody, and stomp your feet. Stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Come on, everybody, and stomp your feet. Stomp your feet today. Very good. All right, our next song is The More We Get Together. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, I like to do a second verse. The more we read together, okay? The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Very good. All right, let's read our first book. It's called One Brown Bunny by Marion Dane Bauer, illustrated by Evan Bates and published in Use with Permission by Orchard Books. Okay. Let's find out what happens to the bunny. One brown bunny went out one day to find a friend who'd like to play. 2 red birds perched in a tree. Come down, cried Bunny, come play with me. But the birds flew away. Tweet, tweet, tweet. 1, 2. 3 black bears crunched their lunch. I'm here, said Bunny. May I munch? But the bears all growled and left in a bunch. 1, 2, 3. 4 blue fish swam side by side. Please come out, don't swim away to hide. But the fish disappeared and poor Bunny sighed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 gray mice played hide and seek. Can I play too? I really won't peek. But the mice scurried off. Squeak, squeak, squeak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 green snakes slept on a stone. Said Bunny, I want some friends of my own. But the snakes slipped away, leaving Bunny alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 yellow bees hummed all around. Let's spring, Bunny called. Let's leap, let's bound. But the bees buzzed off, and Bunny frowned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 purple flowers smiled in the sun. Please play with me. I can hop, I can run. But the flowers stayed still. They weren't any fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 pink clouds floated in the sky. I'd play with you if I could reach that high. But the clouds moved on. They didn't even try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 orange butterflies fluttered everywhere. "Come back," cried Bunny. "This just isn't fair." But the butterflies vanished right into the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Bunny went home feeling very bad until he heard, "Please don't be sad." Birds, bears, fish, mice, snakes, bees, flowers, clouds, butterflies, all had come to play. "Friends!" cried Bunny, at last. "Hooray! Hooray! The one little bunny got a new friend." Isn't that nice? All right, we got to see a bunny in that book. So let's do a rhyme with some bunnies. Let's see how many bunnies I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little bunnies, right? Okay. Hippity hop, hippity hey. 5 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hop, hippity hey. One of those bunnies hopped away. How many do we have now? 5. Take away 1 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hippity hop, hippity hey. 4 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hop, hippity hey. One of those bunnies hopped away. How many do we have now? 4. Take away 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Hippity hop, hippity hey. 3 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hop, hippity hey. One of those bunnies hopped away. How many do we have now? 3. Take away 1 is 2. 2 bunnies. 1, 2. Hippity hop, hippity hey. 2 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hop, hippity hey. One of those bunnies hopped away. How many do we have now? 2. Take away 1 is 1. Hippity hop, hippity hey. One little bunny went out to play. Hippity hop, hippity hey. One little bunny hopped away. How many do we have now? 1. Take away 1 is 0. Very good. Okay, let's do another rhyme. There's something in my garden I just can't see. There's something in my garden. I wonder what it could be. Hear its funny sound. Ribbit, ribbit. Ah, frog is what I found. Ribbit, ribbit. There's something in my garden I just can't see. There's something in my garden. I wonder what it could be. Hear its funny sound. Bzzz. Ah, bee is what I found. Can you make that noise? Bzzz. There's something in my garden. I wonder what it could be. There's something in my garden I just can't see. Hear its funny sound. Hoo, hoo. An owl's what I found. Hoo, hoo. There's something in my garden I just can't see. There's something in my garden. I wonder what it could be. Hear its funny sound. Flutter, flutter. Ooh, a butterfly's what I found. Flutter, flutter. Can you flutter, flutter, flutter? There's something in my garden that I just can't see. There's something in my garden. I wonder what it could be. Hear its funny sound. Squeak, squeak. A mouse is what I found. Squeak, squeak. There's something in my garden I just can't see. There's something in my garden. I wonder what it could be. Hear its funny sound. Tweet, tweet. A bird is what I found. Tweet, tweet. We're going to read a bird book next. But first, parents, giving your child a paper and crayons to scribble on is the beginning of writing. First, it works on their fine motor skills. It also works on their concentration. It takes a lot of concentration, coordination, and your fine motor skills to learn how to write. So after circle time today, try to give them a paper and some crayons and draw what they learned, saw, or heard during circle time today. And of course, I would love to see their pictures, so make sure you post them on Facebook or Instagram and tag Markham Public Library. Love to see your pictures, don't forget. All right, let's read our next book, called Bring on the Birds by Susan Stockdale, published and used with permission by Peachtree. Let's find out what kind of birds we're going to find in this book. Swooping birds. Whooping birds. Birds with puffy chests. Dancing birds. Diving birds. Birds with puffy crests. Hanging birds. Hiding birds. Look at their camouflage. Birds with jagged bills. Hummingbirds. Drumming birds. Birds with bills that drill. Skimming birds. Swimming birds. Birds with tails held high. Racing birds. Riding birds. Birds that never fly. Dull or dazzling colors. Long or little legs. All of them have feathers, and all are hatched from eggs. Have you seen birds like this outside in the spring? Yeah, lots of robins out there. Okay, let's do another one about birdies. Can you do the actions with me? Little birds, jump up and down. Little birds, shh, don't make a sound. Little birds, tiptoe to me. Little birds, bend your knees. Little birds, beep, beep, beep. Little birds, sleep, sleep, sleep. Little birds, fly to the leaves. Little birds, sit down, please. Should we do that one again? Okay. Little birds, jump up and down. Little birds, shh, don't make a sound. Little birds, tiptoe to me. Little birds, bend your knee. Little birds, beep, beep, beep. Little birds, sleep, sleep, sleep. Little birds, fly to the leaves. Little birds, sit down, please. Very good. All right, let's get another one, and we're going to do a rhyme, all right? In the spring the sun does shine, sun does shine, sun does shine. In the spring the sun does shine, and that's how we know it's spring. In the spring the rain does fall, rain does fall, rain does fall. In the spring the rain does fall, and that's how we know it's spring. In the spring the wind does blow, wind does blow, wind does blow. In the spring the wind does blow, and that's how we know it's spring. In the spring the flowers grow, flowers grow, flowers grow. In the spring the flowers grow, and that's how we know it's spring. In the spring the sun does shine, sun does shine, sun does shine. In the spring the sun does shine, and that's how we know it's spring. Very good. All right, let's read or I'll sing our next book. It's called Five Little Ducks, illustrated by Evan Bates, and published and used with permission from Orchard Books. Do you know this classic? Five little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, quack, quack. But only four little ducks came waddling back. Four little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, quack, quack. But only three little ducks came waddling back. There's the three. Three little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, quack, quack. But only two little ducks came waddling back. Two little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, quack, quack. But only one little duck came waddling back. One little duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, quack, quack. But no little ducks came waddling back. Oh, Mother duck's sad. Sad Mother duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck cried, quack, quack, quack. Oh, she's sad. And all five little ducks came waddling back. And look, they brought Mother presents. Shouldn't wander away from Mom or Dad. No. That was kind of sad, wasn't it? But I was happy in the end when they are all reunited. Okay? Let's do a happy song now. Okay? We're going to do If You're Happy for Spring and You Know It. Right? If you're happy for spring and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy for spring and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy for spring and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy for spring and you know it, clap your hands. Happy for spring and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy for spring and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy for spring and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy for spring and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy for spring and you know it, shout, hooray, spring! If you're happy for spring and you know it, shout, hooray, spring! If you're happy for spring and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy for spring and you know it, shout, hooray, hooray for spring! If you're happy for spring and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray, spring! If you're happy for spring and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray, spring! If you're happy for spring and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy for spring and you know it, do all three. Clap, stomp, stomp, hooray! Very good. All right, we got 2 more songs. Hands go up. Hands go down. Hands go round and round. I can stomp upon 2 shoes. Stomp, 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 stomp. I can clap, and so can you. I can wave. I'll show you how. Circle time is done for now. Our hands say thank you with the clap, clap, clap. Our feet say thank you with the tap, tap, tap. Clap, clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap. We roll our hands and we wave. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming to Circle Time. We will be having Circle Time on Facebook Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. If you enjoyed today's virtual Circle Time, please share some of your pictures with us on Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget, I would love to see the pictures of your drawings today. So, see you next time.